Hi everyone, this is Najumudeen. I am Assistant Professor of Ratnam College of Arts and Science, Department of Management Studies. Now I am going to take the session is Small Scale Industries. It's also called SSI. Look at this picture. These are all we have seen before more number of companies in that area, located area. These pictures explain these are all small scale industries. How we know these industries are small scale industries? That's the main question. Because this, look at this is a big area, but we may only mention small scale industries. Why? So we want to know about small scale industries. What are the eligibility and what are the registration process? We have to know what are the schemes available to small scale industries through the government. So these sessions include all the details. So let's start introductions. The small scale industries, all productions and service and manufacturing companies are available in all over the world, and India and Tamil Nadu. We are mainly focusing, the government also focusing the small scale industries because their economical relevant activities mainly focused by the small scale industries. So through the investment only we can fix it's a small scale industries. There are governments given some criteria about these are the small scale industries. That criteria is who are the investment to be not exceed the 10 crore, does not exceed the 10 crore the investment and not exceed the annual turnover of 50 crore. That's companies or industries also called small scale industries. Then I give some example. The bakeries. More number of bakery items we are familiar with a sandwich and samosa. So they are producing these kind of food items. It's also these industries also called small scale industries. Why? Because the investment only low amount. So we can easily understand these are all small scale industries. And not only that, the school stationery items, pencil, pen and notebooks, these are all producing the more number of companies and more number of industries available all over the world. So that's also called small scale industries. Not only that, the water bottle business is also calling the small scale industries based on the investment. The leather belt, small toys, paper bags, photography and beauty parlors also available in all over the world. It's also called small scale industries based on the small investment. And how we can understand these are the small scale industries? Which companies are small scale industries? If I go in one company means I should know well these are companies of small scale industries. How I know well? These some characters. We can identify the characters. Through the identify the characters, we can understand these are companies or small scale industries. That is the character of these. First thing, the ownership. Mainly the small scale industries, only one owner, they occupy the place. It may be a partnership, but the majority of the small scale industries, ownership is only single owner. And management is a single owner, fully management by the one single owner. Not only that, most of the small scale industries are not using much more the technology part. So only they are depending only the labor relevant activities, the manpower relevant activities. So they is mainly focusing labor relevant activities. So if I go to one company, if I can see the labor relevant activities happen there means I can easily understand these are the small scale industries. So next one, the flexibility. In nowadays, mostly the business environmental change, the government policies and economical policies and government demonetization relevant activities, these are all mainly focusing on elaborating all over the world. These problems we have to face if I am running the business. So if I start the small scale industries, I can easily flexible. It's easily adaptable, change the environment. So this is the main flexible to the small scale industries and limited reach. The government, they given the priority to the small scale industries and they given the place to start the business in the small scale industries. We can easily identify the place that is the small zone, small scale industry zone. In Sundarabaram to each and every, it will be the place, also available Sitco, so more number of small scale industries available there. So we can easily understand the zone place. And resource utilizations. If I fix on company in some area, I can easily utilize the natural resources without waste. I can easily use the human resource people in local through the local peoples without waste. I can easily get the give the job opportunity, and utilization of resources also available through the small scale industries. These characteristics, if I notify there any company, I can easily find this is the small scale industries. Next, what are the role in the economy? In the small scale, mainly government, small scale industries, mainly government focusing, because nowadays after the globalizations and after the liberalizations, now new economic policies change, 1991 change. After that, government mainly focusing to the small scale industries, because the growth of the economy mainly given by the small scale industries. GDP also mainly focusing by the small scale industries. So mainly for burden of the government is employment opportunity. Most of the previous 2 decades years, most of the peoples are unemployment. Nowadays, most of the peoples are employment, because small scale industries, after the small scale industries coming, then only the opportunities are available to the all over the world. So the main burden of the government is unemployment, thrown out by the small scale industries, by employment opportunities. Not only that, the total productions also available. In big company, it not has a small factory, because the big company want to produce on small items, small material, because they may not be the produce that items. In small scale industries can available or produce that item, means the productions, whatever the order coming, they are producing more number of small items. So small materials they producing and giving supply to the big companies. So total productions also very big. So total productions are increasing, means economic activities also will be increased. And the Make in India, the mainly popularly known, well known about this Make in India schemes. The government announced the Make in India. So mainly these schemes, mainly government, the small scale industries mainly focusing this Make in India, because they're producing in India and exporting to other nations. This is called the Make in India. So most of the small scale industries doing this Make in India. And export contributions. Most of the, I already told, the big companies order to the small companies, and they're producing and then give to the big companies. They will produce to the other nations. So maximum the export contributions are focusing by the small scale industries. So the export contribution are increasing, means economic level also will be increased. So that is the main contribution, export contributions. And then the public welfare. Most of the small scale industries mainly focusing to the public welfare opportunities and welfare products they are producing. Not only that, what are the government says in welfare activities they are following. Because they register the small scale industries registrations, they have to mention we are doing this kind of business and we are producing welfare activities. And okay, what is the main objective? We have to know main objective of SSI. We already told the employment opportunities, they are mainly focusing to create more employment opportunities and develop the rural, less developed region of the economy, and to reduce the regional imbalances, because the mainly burden of the government, these are all the things. So mainly erase these burden to the government by small scale industries, and to ensure optimum utilization of unexploited resources of the country, and to improve the standard of living of the people, and to ensure equal distribution of income and wealth, and to solve the unemployment problem, and to attain the self-reliance, and to adapt the latest technology aimed at producing better quality products at lower cost. Then these are the main objectives. Nowadays, most of the small scale industries, they are focusing to these objectives. Thank you.